Hello everybody, it's Friday again. So today we're going to finish our story, George and the Dragon. When we left it last time, we left with George the mouse going over to borrow some sugar. And we looked at this picture, but we didn't read the words. Here it is. It's George going to get his sugar. I say, you couldn't loan me a couple of lumps of sugar, could you? Asked George. Ah! Screamed the dragon. Oh dear. And fled. The dragon flew away. Oh, blow, groaned George. No tea then. So the princess and the George the mouse are left behind. Can you see them? They're just here. And there's the dragon. He's ran away from the mouse. He's so scared. But actually, George did have his tea after all. Look at that picture. Where is he? And who's he with? And that's right, he's in the castle with the princess. Why do you think the princess has invited George the mouse back to the castle? Look, she's given him not just sugar for his tea, but lots of cheeses, and I can see some eggs and bread and cakes and fruit and far more things than he'll ever need. Why do you think she did that? I think so too. I think that she's really thankful that George the mouse saved her, even if he didn't necessarily mean to. Let's see what the story says. It says, but George did get his tea after all, with 2 lumps of sugar. And he got cheese too, and nuts and berries and biscuits and crackers and cream cheese sandwiches and jelly and ice cream and fairy cakes with pink icing and a cosy little hole in the castle wall. So he did get a new home after all. And I really like this sign. Can you see it? It says, beware of the mouse. And can you see in the distance who is a bit scared, a bit worried about the mouse? There's that dragon again. So he's not going to come back for the princess all the time. George the mouse is there. What a lovely story. And that's the end. So today, it's Friday. I thought it'd be really good to do something fun to show that we are thankful, because this is a bit of a tricky time and we are missing seeing certain people. But we're all really fortunate to have people at our house that really love and care about us. So I thought we'd show them how much we love and care about them today. So I want you to think about, who do you live with that cares for you? And what do they do that makes you feel happy, that you're thankful for? I know I'm missing a lot of my friends and family that I can't see at the moment, and I do find that tricky, but actually I'm really, really lucky to live with somebody that cares about me and looks after me and does things that make me happy. So in your household, who makes you happy? Who looks after you? And even though you might not be able to see other people, who are you with right now that actually you're a bit thankful for? I'm sure there's lots of people. Have a little think. That's great. So there are lots of people that love and care for us, some that we can't see, but some that we are really grateful that we have right here. And sometimes when you're together all the time, especially at the moment, we can bicker and argue a little bit. Things don't always work out, but actually we know that the people that we live with do really care and love for us, even if they can't always show it sometimes. So I think today is a day to show the people that we live with that we love and care for them, and we are thankful for them, and that we want to look after them in this difficult time. We want to make them happy and to be in that green zone with them. So I've got a plan. My plan is that, just like the princess, we should design a special meal for the people that we love and care about. Now, some of you might not be able to make a whole meal, an actual meal. That's fine, doesn't matter. You might be able to just make a cake or a little sandwich for them, or you might have adults that haven't got time to make things with you, and that's fine too. You could make some pretend food and some pretend cakes and drinks, and you could lay out a banquet like the princess, and you could play together, you could role play. So what I'd like you to do today, whether you're making real food or just using pretend food, that's fine. But I'd like you to write a special menu so you can pretend that you're in a restaurant. So I've got an example of a menu here. So you just need to write what is there. So a bit like when we have school dinners at school, we say, would you like fish and chips for dinner? And it comes with a shortbread biscuit. You might want to write some ideas once you talk to your grown-ups about what you can and can't have, what you might write. So you might decide to make them all a special lunch. So you might ask them, do they want cheese or ham sandwiches? And would they like some fruit with it or a yogurt with it? And you can decide what you think you'd like to ask them. Or it might be something different. You might have to talk to your grown-ups to decide these things. But once you've decided, I want it to be really fancy and nice and make them feel special. So you're going to make a special menu with the food that you're making. If they haven't got a choice, if you know that you're just making one type of cake, then you can just write, today on the menu we have our special cake, our banana muffins, or whatever it is that you're going to make. And then you make the menu, and then you can get them to come and sit at the table with you, or sit a blanket on the floor, or however you want to set it up, and say, right, here's the menu, and this is what I've made for you, and it will feel really special. So make a menu and decorate it nicely, make it look pretty and exciting, like you're at a real restaurant, so the food looks really good. And then I'd also like you to write invite for the people who came. So here I've got an invite. It says, come for tea, and I've put a tiger on mine, like the tiger who came to tea. And you're going to write who you're inviting. So it needs to be someone in your house, but that's fine because we're showing the people that we live with that we're very happy and excited and we're thankful for them, their name, place. So where in your house are you going to sit at the table, or is it going to be in the living room, or you can set it out in your bedroom? Where are you going to go? And when, what time, what day they need to come? And it'd be really especially nice if you could think about saying something nice to them, why you're thankful for them, what's great about them. So it might be that I'm thankful that you look after me. Or I'm thankful that you notice when I'm a bit sad and give me a cuddle. Or I'm thankful that you make my dinner for me. So I've made you some dinner. Or lots of things. I'm thankful that you play with me, or you listen to me when I want to talk. Or I love it when you read me stories. I'm thankful you read me stories, whatever it may be. But today is about spreading that good green zone feeling. So making everybody in your household feel special, whether you're making real food or pretend food. You get to play together, make a little menu and have a really lovely time. So I look forward to seeing some pictures of what you've been up to, and that you have a lovely Friday. It's nearly the weekend. You have done so well, Year 1. I am so impressed with all the work we've had coming through on Dojo, and seeing how hard you've been working, but also how you've been really resilient and kind and wonderful at home too. Keep it up. We are so proud of you. Have a lovely weekend, and I will see you next week. Bye.